Hello friends, and welcome to Qigong and Yoga to relieve mid-back and hip pain. We'll start seated. Most of this practice is done on the floor. And we're going to do some neck stretching with a little traction. So take that right hand into the side of the jaw, and then the other side. Try to soften the mouth and the tongue. And then we'll do easy neck circles. Side, down, side, and up. The neck is such a tender place, so be gentle here. And neck stretches are so beneficial as we reduce tension and build muscle around the neckline. The breath is natural. We'll come up through the cow rising and the cat wrapping. In breath up, out breath back. Really C curving the spinal cord. Feeling the pelvic tilts, posterior and anterior tilting. Nice way to ground and open and build spaciousness. We'll bring the soles of the feet together through butterfly and move through these waves. So think of the dolphin, juts its chin, dives down, the fin sticks out of the water. In breath down and out breath back and up. Push into the finger pads, tenting the palms. In breath and out breath. Now let's look down at the heels and go the other way. In breath, dive up towards the sun and C curve it back. Tuck the chin around the spine. Feel that suppleness that we're building through the spinal undulation. And we'll come out of that. Now side to side reverse. Your hands can be in front of your knees, on your knees. And just let the side of the body pick you up and then lower and ease you down, side to side. Very calming to the nervous system. Now we'll find circles. Go down through the left, forward, and up through the right. The breath can be natural, reaching through the in-breath center, forward, side, and out-breath back. Let's go the other way. We'll come back to center and find a twist. So right foot outside of that left ankle, left elbow into the knee, the other side. It's a variation of Sage's pose. Root and rise, tuck and reach. Try to exhale on that twist. We'll come back to butterfly, open the wings, in breath. Slide the left hand down, open the right palm up into side bend. We'll re-T in breath. Right hand down, left side over, out breath. A couple more. We'll come back to the T in breath. Last one. Set the hands down. Now it's right hand on knee, left arm reaches behind, and then you tap left hand to right knee or right hand. In breath to open and turn. Out breath to wrap and round. Really hold the hands into the kneecap. Finding the midline of the back, really stretching out. In breath to open, like you're waving goodbye. Out breath to wrap. Now grab onto the side of the knee and the thigh and round in, and then push down through the knee and rise up. Just see an edge, see what's there. In breath now, bring the left hand back out. We'll pause and switch sides. Do some shoulder rolls. Take that moment. Forward shoulder rolls. Reset. Right hand on left knee. Left hand behind. And then tap and round. Inhale and exhale. Try to tuck the chin and keep the shoulder blades down. And we'll take it and grab inside of shin and outside of thigh and round in, finding the cow-cat feel. Open up, push down, round and lift. Last one. Come back to center to the arms and set the hands down. Now we'll take the hands into the back of the knee. It's like the eye of the elbow and the knee meet. So it's left hand to right foot and we'll circle. Go the other way. It's a nice ankle mobility movement. And then point and flex. Pointer flexion, dorsal flexion. In breath, out breath. We'll shake it out and then take this right leg all the way out to the right side. So we have left sole foot and a right thigh. Tee the arms. We'll slide into side bend. Each side. Now there's a variation here that you can take when we do this. And you can leave the hips down, or you can press that hand down, paintbrush the right side, and open the hips up to the sky. Inhaling, reaching, pressing, rising. And when you're ready, exhaling, slowly coming down. Tee the arms out again, in breath. Set the hands down. We'll straddle and do some ankle circle. Opening our groin lines, external rotation, and some nice ankle mobilization. Point and flex. Now we'll do a little knee rotation out and in, internal and external, or adduction and abduction. Now it's a playful movement here. Push the hands outside of the knees, inside the knees, and lift the glutes up. Side press, lean, lift. Couple more. Let's try to open the hamstrings. Now this next one is just playful and fun. Bring the hands down in front of the thighs and see if you can lift your bum and maybe the feet off the floor. Yeah. All right, we'll do the other side. Bring the leg up into the eye of the elbow. Grab the foot and we'll circle. This is a great practice for any time of the day. Cultivating an internal strength. Not too much excess, but more of an internal, powerful energy that we can create. We'll point and flex. Shake it out. Take the left leg when you're ready all the way out to the left side. Sole of the foot and the inner thigh. And we'll do those nice side bends into a hip opener. Inhale to center, exhale to the sides. Now find a variation that works for you. Paint brushing and opening the hip line, or leaving the hips down and reaching with the stretch of the arm. Take it all the way back down nice and slowly. Tee the arms out and we'll set them down. Now coming into tabletop, hands and knees. It's nice to pad the knees if your knees are tender. Cow-cat work is such a nice way to open the spinal cord. I would do these every day in the morning, after shower, before you go to bed. One of those must-do moves. Push into the heel of the hands, the shins. Now this variation is a cross, so you cross the wrists and open it all the way up. So same as cow-cat, now we just have a little bit of internal rotation of the shoulder line, reaching more deeply into the middle of the back. We'll do the other way. Inhale skyward and exhale inward. Push into those shins and tops of feet. Let's come to tabletop and we'll do prayer swipes. So the right arm comes forward and the left arm comes out to the side. You come back to center and then cross underneath through eye of the needle. In breath, center. Right arm forward, left arm out. Inhalation in. Cross, left arm over to right. Inhale. L shape, exhale. Inhale again. Cross through and reach towards right side. We'll come back to center into hero's pose and we'll do some sweeps. In breath to sky. Out breath, sweep and hold and fold. Arms are noodly and the body is nice and slow as it waves into fold. Coming into symmetric position. Kind of a reset before the other side. We'll pray the hands and slowly lower. Tabletop again. Now it's left side forward, right side out to the side. Tap the forehead. Exhale through. Inhale to center. It's like a sweeping action. You're just brushing the hands across the floor. L shape and then crossed shape. Stretches the shoulder blades, the midline of the spine, and your low back. And we'll tabletop. I'm just moving over to the right side and we'll pedal the feet so that we come tabletop, one straight leg, tabletop, one straight leg, just coming through the ankles and the heel and the Achilles. Now we'll reach the right leg up and start to tap it, open and lift, up and down. Now the leg swings over to that left side, tap, and the leg swings over to the right side. Maybe you have to tap the foot down or leave it floated. In breath, right to left, out breath, right out to right. And see how that leg swing works for you in a range of motion and a pace that serves your practice. You can inhale one side and exhale the other, or inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Again, self-exploration. Now we'll take the foot out to that right side and open the left side up. So it's a lean and a lift. Watch the shoulder blade. And then a squeeze and a reach through. Again, like an eye of the needle. Inhale, stretch the wings. Exhale, cross and reach through. Take that extra time for reaching. Show a different side angle. In breath back up. Out breath, reach through. Now you can hold and fold. You might need a head support with a block or a pillow. We'll come back up and reach and rise. Hold that position and set it down. A light cobra here, hands underneath the collars. Legs are pretty stretched out. Tops of feet are grounded. And the idea here is to bring the ribs forward over those biceps. Collarbones are floating heart to sky, called Cobra extensions. Like an antidote for all the sitting that we do. Lift the feet, circle the ankles. Soft windshield wiper side to side. Come back to center, tabletop. Back to hero and into kneeling waves. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep and reach back. It's a variation of swing the pump. This is such a cool energy booster, as well as a releaser, trying to get all the things out, not keeping them in. Tabletop, the other side. We'll rock and roll. Forward, back. Left side back. Collars over wrists. Lift the leg and we'll pulse down and up. I'll take the leg over to the left and then reach and sweep it towards the right. In breath, really reach, lean back. Out breath, straight out to the side. Maybe you have to tap the toe. In breath back, really stretches that tensor fascia, stretches that IT band. And breath back. And in that lean, you get a nice stretch through the side ribs and the mid-back. Let's take the foot down. Now lean into that. So it's the right side up, reaching towards the left. We're just mirroring, a little different, but it is the other leg. Stacking, exhale, sweeping and reaching through. Maybe you tap the side of the shoulder blade and the head, or maybe not. We'll set it down for a moment. Feel that nice ease and stretch. That rebound for the low back, mid back, and those hips. Let's rise up and hold that for just a moment. Really stretch through the finger pads and set it down. We'll go knee to knee. We'll sweep across. Now we're in hip mobility movement here. So we're on this left side. We'll stack the right side. Now the back of the toe taps and that top knee taps in front of the knee. So feel this external rotation tapping behind and this internal rotation tapping inward. These are amazing for our hips. It opens, it cleanses, it strengthens. Now take the top foot in front or behind, and you can decide that. We're coming into lateral line reaches. The bottom arm can be long, and then that strong left arm can go back and forward, reaching into this nice stretch. So lateral line reaches. The elbow bends and extends on that left side. The right side reaches. Inhale and exhale. I'll take the forearm down, the top arm out in front, stack the knees. We'll reach through into the twist. Ideally, that's an exhale. And the inhale is the clamshell opening and rising. The heart towards floor, the hand between those ribs, and then we rise back up. So inhale, rising, exhale, reaching and twisting. Trying to find exhalation as you end and empty, and inhalation as you open and rise. Think the clamshell coming up to the sun. And we'll rise and stack and then slowly bring to butterfly. And we'll do some nice spinal enlivening side to side movement before we meet the other side. It's nice to tent the palms and press into those finger pads. When you twist, try to see over the shoulder blade. Nice soft jaw, pushing the soles of the feet together. We'll come to the other side. So it's back foot taps behind the knee, and that front knee taps in front of the knee. Internal, external rotation. Try to follow the line of energy. Heart towards floor when you turn. Gaze towards forearm. And then try to open and stack as much as you can. Now the top leg, you can decide if it's going to go behind the knee or in front of the knee. Lift up through that right side and we'll reach with left. So it's a lateral line reach. Back as you bend, forward as you extend. Try to reach towards the foot. Now the inhale and exhale can be really at your pace. Maybe you exhale back and inhale forward to reach, or vice versa. We'll take the forearm down, stack the knees, and we'll turn into the twist. Find the exhale there. And rise up and reach to the clamshells as you inhale there. The hips again can stay on the floor as you discover a few rounds on your own. Making your way into the soles of the feet and the hips rising and opening. Twists are so amazing and detoxifying for the spinal cord and the organ wall. We'll stack and rise up. Sweep the legs forward. We'll come into Paschimottanasana, into that nice slow snake turns its tail. You reach and lift and try to see over that strong right side. Then back to center, the arms will rise, kind of all in one fluid motion. Turn. Try to follow the gaze and the body all the way over to the back of the mat, seeing over the shoulder lines. Delicious for the low back, for the hips, for the whole body. And we'll forward fold. Breathe into low ribs. Try to let go of the neck and the head as you round to rise up. And we'll finish with some nice Qigong centering and cleansing. I love the play of the two modalities coming together, yoga and Qigong. They complement each other so well. I hope you've enjoyed this nice slow floor practice for the mid-back and the hips. We'll center and ground and clear any last bits of stagnation. Hook the thumbs, hands at navel. Here's for more self-care time, more time for self-care. We'll circle the navel, restoring our chi, filling up our chi. The circles get smaller. We'll breathe in and out with a sigh. Thank you so much for being here. It's such an honor. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please comment. It always helps. Stay tuned for more mindful practices for our modern times. Thanks so much, everybody.